This week on New Neighbourhoods, something a little different. Welcome to our regional New South Wales special. Two stunning locations are going gangbusters. We've got the Southern Highlands in the south and the Hunter Valley in the north.
Now, both areas are property hotspots. So what land is coming online and what is life going to look like once you live here?
Well, we're going to find out. Welcome to New Neighbourhoods. It's so good to see you again, Walt.
You too, love the jacket.
Oh, thank you. Now, I hope you've brought your snacks.
Oh yes.
We have got the biggest show lined up for you. We are on an epic road trip. So we're actually splitting up our time between the Southern Highlands and the Hunter Valley, which is super exciting. We've never done this before.
It's so cool.
And Sydney-siders are flocking to these areas.
So in the south, we have Moss Vale, Wollongong, and here where we are today, Vale as well, so Donald Bradman Oval. And then we're heading to about an hour inland of Newcastle to the Hunter Valley, because this is actually now one of Australia's biggest booming property hotspots. So a huge show lined up. And no matter where you are in Australia, you might want to invest in these areas or take note, because it's also happening, this growth, around your major cities and capitals as well. So are you ready for a massive day?
I am so ready. Snacks and a road trip. Let's go.
Do it.
So we're about an hour away from Wollongong, about an hour and a half away from Sydney, and about an hour and a half away from Canberra. This is Moss Vale. So this is a really well-known New South Wales country escape. It's quite quaint. So it's known for its vineyards, farmlands, and famous gardens. And it was built on agriculture and stockyards. And we're only a stone's throw away from Vale, which is a really bustling little central hub for the area.
We're also very, very close to the Illawarra and the Hume highways as well. So in terms of connectivity, it is great. So to call this area special is a bit of an understatement, because it is brilliant. How clean does the air feel?
Oh yeah, and it does. It has this real peaceful vibe running through it. But I mean, you know how you have Byron Bay, which is quite blingy. It attracts all your Hollywood A-listers, your celebrities. Well, this is kind of almost polar opposite to that. So it is attracting your celebrities, your politicians, your entrepreneurs, but they're wanting a more subtle, classy, private life.
Nothing like us.
Nothing like us at all. But in all seriousness, this community is, we believe, going to set a standard for regional New South Wales. It's called Ashbourne, and get ready, Australia, because it is beautiful. Jason, it's so great to meet you. Thank you for having us here. Now, you're from Novum, the developers behind Ashbourne, and it is something special here.
It's beautiful. Primo.
Exactly. Give us the lowdown.
Guys, welcome to Ashbourne. Ashbourne for Novum is our vision for a brand new open master plan community brought to life in the heart of the Southern Highlands and Moss Vale. Obviously, it's picturesque, it's beautiful, and in keeping with that kind of theme, we want to deliver something which is quite special to the Southern Highlands. I
mean, it's a foggy, murky old winter's day here today, but there's still something really magic about the clouds rolling over the hills, and people have got their open fires going. It just gives me the warm and fuzzies, So we've got, 1,200 houses in the end?
1,200 land lots that will deliver in stages over the coming years. Interspersed in all that will be parks, we'll have lakes, we'll have a village kind of style feel as well, but framed by the natural beauty that is Moss Vale as well.
Now, you've got a beautiful walkway that's been developed as well near the golf course, is that right?
About 7.7 kilometres in, I suppose, walk and cycle pathway, but yes, that'll kind of frame through the development in itself and get you all around from place to place.
Sounds way too healthy for me. I'm all about the cars and the shopping centres close by. There's something magical about Ashbourne, and you know it, like the people around here know how magical this area is as well. Why are people moving here?
Look, I suppose what we're seeing now is that Moss Vale and the Southern Highlands offers this natural beauty. The energy is very relaxing, it's serene, it's peaceful, right? For our first stage, we saw a lot of local buyers that are from Vale and Wollongong come into Moss Vale in itself. As the houses in stage 1 start to complete now, and we're on to stage 2, we are seeing a lot of tree changes from Sydney. First home buyers, still that older demographic that are in a retirement phase, that are looking for spacious lots, like you said. We don't want to cramp the actual development up. We don't want that feel or vibe. We certainly want to keep in with the openness of the area, and that's certainly the whole premise behind Ashbourne.
And you offer a lot of flexibility, is that right? So you can obviously purchase the land, but then you also have turnkey options as well?
Correct. So at this point in time, you can acquire land lots themselves and partner with partner builders to build your dream home. Alternatively, very, very soon, we'll be offering these lovely turnkey options, which are going to be very reasonably priced also. So it's going to be a great entry-level price point in the market. You've got easy access to Sydney and Canberra, halfway in between these regions, right? So you can be as connected as you need to be to your main work hubs. Alternatively, obviously, your village has got cafes and shops and boutique kind of offerings as well from a work standpoint. But yes, all your typical professions and accessibility makes this part of the world very easily accessible.
Jason, we're obviously in the early stages of Ashbourne, but can you give us what it's going to look like in a couple of years' time? I know there's lakes, shops, things like that.
Yeah, looking at the amenities first, what we expect to see, obviously, I suppose village shops, boutique cafes, think gourmet butchers, think shopping as well. So that's going to be the amenity side of things. In addition to that, there will be some beautiful lakes interconnected amongst the actual land lots themselves. Joining that, we've got 4 different parks that are about to come as well as, like we said before, walk and cycle pathways throughout the entire development. So it's going to be a great connected open space. It's an opportunity for residents to build their forever and dream home. And that's the idea here. So very well designed architectural houses interspread amongst this green open space, surrounded by natural beauty, but very well connected to everywhere that you need to actually go.
Oh
I'm
my
sold.
God, he's good.
You're really good.
We'll take 2 lots. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for your
Appreciate
time,
it.
guys.
Thank you so much. I think you would build I could see you here building the most beautiful country home.
I wish, but it does, it sells that dream of open space, fresh air, and with him, a good drive from everywhere you need to be.
Exactly. Now, if you want to learn more about what's on offer here and the turnkey options that they have, you can head to Ashbourne.com.au and talk to the team.
Should we go and find a warm coffee?
Absolutely.
So Bowral, Mittagong and Moss Vale are the 3 OG country towns here in the Southern Highlands. Now, they all have really strong access and connections with roads, buses and rail, not only between each other, but into central Sydney. There's actually lots of people who are coming here to set up life and do life here in the Southern Highlands. I mean, these were really sleepy old country towns 15, 20 years ago. Now, they are bustling, they are big, and they're beautiful. There's something about Moss Vale, because I've never been here before. When you're driving here, it's got a really lovely mix of old school. It once was a farming town, right? All the local produce used to come in here. And now it's a vibrant, busy community.
Yeah,
I mean,
really
there's
bustling.
people and cars everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Should we go grab a coffee?
You are buying me a coffee,
What do you
100%. I want an almond latte and maybe a scone with jam
Oh,
and cream.
okay.
This program is brought to you by OpenLot.com.au, Australia's trusted source for land and builders.
Elite.
Yeah, super grand, super fancy.
It is very fancy, and there's some very expensive houses we're going to stay around here too. But this town is steeped in history. So Donald Bradman Oval here.
Yeah.
I mean, this has just got prestige written about it. This whole town feels expensive.
It does, but you know what I love about it is that it's still a town where people are saying hello to each other on the streets. They're giving you the nod as they walk by. They definitely know that you're not from here.
Especially in that jacket.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. But it's very community driven, and they're super passionate about the towns and the surrounding towns as well.
And do you know what's been really interesting for our trip here in this area is that they're actually really excited about the development.
Yes.
And they're happy that people are moving here and building houses, including the farmers that live close by to the developments. Are like, yeah, bring it on. More people in our cafes, more people eating in our restaurants. This is, it's multi award winning, and it's in a couple of different locations now. This has been an incredible business venture, and the owners have just nailed it, right? Look,
it's a family business. The next generation's getting heavily involved in it, and they're doing apprenticeships, they've done their trade, but they work extremely hard. It's 30 years this year.
Wow.
So 30 years in business is amazing, but it's one that's grown. It's grown from a small business to now employing well over 90 people. and all locals.
Yeah.
And what that does, it helps bring in more and more people into the area, and everyone comes in the area and they all know about us, which is a positive thing. But you know, it's happened through really, really hard work and lots of fun and joy that we're able to share with people around, and that's the best bit, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Michael, I mean, I love this box. This is amazing, but what are we going to give Walt? This
is actually
I ate that one.
Okay, so let's have a look at population growth for the Southern Highlands,
Yes.
and in particular this Shire, which is the local LGA, local government authority.
Yeah.
So interestingly, the population forecast is about 55,300 as of next year, but by 2046, it's going to be 70,000 people.
So that's a growth of 33%.
33%, spot on.
That's nuts.
And you know, so that's like really incredible for a country town. What's life like here?
Well, I've always loved it. I like the cold, I like the autumns and the springs and the changes. And so, yeah, and people are nice. People always say hello to you, whereas when you go to Sydney, they're a little bit walk past you. Where here, people will say hello and good morning, and it's just nice. And then we're just out of town, so we walk into town to the restaurants, do all our shopping, hospitals down the road, everything's here, doctors, medical, don't have to do anything. It's just all here for us. It's a lovely place.
Oh.
I love that. And you said you've been coming here since you were 12 years old?
Yes, a long time.
So you must have seen quite a bit of growth, right?
A lot of growth. We were tiny little towns originally with 3 councils. Now it's 1 council. But yes, no, it's growing enormously.
Now, if you've watched this show before, you may have heard us drop the name OpenLot.com.au a couple of times before, and it's actually been a really handy tool for us to use, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's also great for people who are looking for information on the new house and new land market. So if you have a look at it here, you can get your hands on some really robust market data, and you can get land listings, you find the best developers and the best developments, and all of these tools can be used for buyers and also industry professionals like us as well. So whether you're looking for a new house and land package, for example, whether you're researching the market trends to see how your potential new area is going to do, OpenLot can just really give you a bit of info, a bit of ammo to use to make better decisions, I think.
Well, yeah, we've used this site a lot on our series. I mean, it's a great resource for finding out the growth data of the new suburbs you might be looking or building in, right? But to save yourself hours of driving around display villages, you can actually just take their 3D street view tour.
So good.
It's really cool. It's been really useful for us.
And for those of you who are playing along at home, it is completely free to use. Just jump online, head over to OpenLot.com.au and check it out.
This week, we're trying something a little different at New Neighbourhoods. We're splitting our time between 2 stunning New South Wales locations. So we have Vale in the south and we have the Hunter Valley in the north. And right here is North Rothbury, which is a really picturesque area, and it's got hills, wineries, nature, wildlife, and it's home to Hunter Valley's first town in 50 years.
And this is Huntlee. Now, I have been here before on and off over the years, and it has changed so much. It is really growing exponentially at the moment. The investors are buying here, families are building here, and life in the Hunter Valley is blossoming here.
We're about an hour away from Newcastle and only moments away from Braxton and Rothbury, which are 2 towns that are established or ready to go.
This area is actually only 20 minutes from the beautiful country town of Cessnock. Again, another great local town to go and visit. Now, this entire area, of course, is surrounded by the paddocks and these wonderful rolling hills, but it also is famous around the world for its wineries, and the food scene here is starting to grow. Well, Ben, I mean, you've turned it on for us today. There's kangaroos, There's birds, the
This is
sunshine.
stunning. You did this especially for us.
Absolutely. Yeah, we just flicked the dial this morning knowing you guys are coming in.
Great to meet you, mate. So, Huntlee, I mean, look, it is an institution up here, isn't it? The Hunter Valley. Everyone knows Huntlee. Give us the lowdown.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks for coming up to see us firstly. And look, we're really excited here about our brand new town, the first town here in the Hunter Valley in over 50 years.
Yeah.
So look, we 2,000 home sites registered now, actually a couple more just in the recent months, but we're looking to have around 7,500 homes here by about 2035 and 20,000 residents, making it actually the second largest development in the state.
So I'm not from Sydney. I mean, it's absolutely stunning up here, but give me a kind of geographically where I am, how I can get into Sydney, the transport options, the connectivity.
Sure, no problem. So look, we are actually the closest development here to the Hunter Expressway. So that went in 2014 and we're right on the edge of it. We're a 45-minute drive to Newcastle, which has everything Sydney has, just on a smaller scale. But if you do need to get to Sydney, you're 2 hours onto the bridge, or to Western Sydney, which where a lot of our buyers do come from, you're 2 hours to there too, so very, very close.
Yeah. It's, you know, it's one of those developments where people are moving here to live and work up here now because Newcastle is growing, the jobs bonanzas up here as well.
So look, most of our people who are living here, whether they owning or renting here in Huntlee, are predominantly employed in the Hunter Valley mining industry, which is only 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
That's also going to be bypassed through Singleton as well, so it'll be an even quicker trek for them to work.
Okay, so as a mum, I guess my first question is schools as well. You know, what's that like here? Are there variety for us as well?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, I'm glad you asked because 2028 we're actually bringing our new school here to Huntlee.
Wow.
And there's a 10-acre site basically in the middle of the development where we will be having a preschool, primary school and high school. So every single child here at Huntlee will be able to do their education through there. And look, we're always welcome for more schools to come as well.
Quite often buyers do struggle to get their hands on land because it's all gone. So talk to us about 2026. Is there more on offer?
Yeah, absolutely. So look, in terms of that, we still have Caerphilly. We're about halfway through that stage now. That's right on the edge of our town centre. So it's still included in the town centre. So blocks there go from anywhere from around 300 square metres up to sort of 600 or 700 square metres. So there is some options there. But look, next year we are looking to potentially move into our next big village, which will be a very similar flavour to what we're standing in at the moment, being Catherine's Landing.
Well, you've turned on the charm with the kangaroos and the wildlife today, mate. Well done. How much are you paying them by the hour?
Oh, look, they're, like I say, they're on the dial as well with the weather, so we'll sort them out afterwards.
Those union kangaroos and their demands for grass.
Correct.
Thanks for joining us, mate. It's been
you
a
so
pleasure
much.
to have a look around here today and I really appreciate it.
No, thanks for visiting us at Huntlee today.
But what's life like as a business owner in Huntlee? Because, you know, 10 years ago this was just paddocks, right? Is it growing?
It is growing. So I was raised and born in this area, so I remember when it was just paddock. So it's growing so much and it's exciting for us to be able to have our business here and change it into what our little dream was and to grow with the community. So we're always trying to listen to what people are wanting and what we can do to grow. But yeah, it's amazing to see what was once just paddocks and now there's so many people coming into the area.
So Matt, you were saying that you grew up through this whole Cessnock Shire. I mean, you must have seen some pretty big growth and changes over the years.
Yeah, so I grew up in a little country town called Bellbird. So it was probably about 10, 15 minutes out of Cessnock.
Because this was paddocks, wasn't it, farm? I bet, did you jump on a couple of paddock bombs and smash them up around here before they built the houses?
Yes.
Gave me that impression a little bit.
Secretly I did, yes.
You've seen it expand.
Expansion here is massive.
Yeah.
Especially the massive development. So we lived in the old section of North Rothbury, just up the road here. So we moved about 4 years ago now.
You know, they've built this, they've upgraded and built this park, which is phenomenal. The kids absolutely love it. There's another new park down the road that's just been opened. The kids just spend hours at. So the cafe here is one of our beautiful favourite spots. Yeah.
Best coffee in the valley.
Yeah. Yeah. We love that kind of openness. We love the community. We love the freedom for our kids to be able to kind of allow them to go out to, say, the pump track, or
Yes.
even walk up to Coles and know that they're
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
People are moving here because they want a better life. They want their kids to grow up like we did as kids. But for me, it's the convenience of having everything so close by.
Yeah, I agree with you. The shops and everything, just spot on.
Yeah.
I mean, wherever you are in Australia, if you're looking to invest, this could be a great spot for you just because of all the growth that is still to go, and that has already happened as well. For first home buyers, this is just a dream for the kids and the parks and everything, and the schools. And of course, for those looking to upsize, there are those larger blocks too, which make for those great more acreage style homes as well. We came across this place online. If you want to check out their website, it's Huntlee.com.au, and you'll find all the lot prices and all the master plan there.
Honey, baby.
Well, we've made a couple of new friends. Not sure how friendly those bulls actually are.
I've taken to you.
That's worryingly. But it's been such an amazing vibe to travel from the Hunter Valley all the way to the Southern Highlands and back again, and really see what's happening with land opportunities around here in regional New South Wales. And as you get further away from our big cities, you know, actually what is happening around here. And you know, there's something really welcoming about the clean, crisp air of country lifestyle, but being within arm's reach of those major towns, it's like the sweet spot.
Yeah, well, I mean, it just goes to show that you don't need to be living in a major city to have it all. And country life with family is quite the life, can I just say? It'd be really special. Now, if you want to connect with any of the people or places that you have seen on this episode or the entire series, you can head to our website, Neighbourhoods.com.au.
And of course, on there you'll find links to Emmylou, the show, and myself on Facebook and Instagram. Well, from the crisp air of regional New South Wales as you're at home, that is it for today's show. Until next time, take care.